I got the music in my head. Got the music in my head. This is how I'm gonna start it off. This is exactly how I'm gonna start it off. How y'all doing out there, my good people? I know, I know. Y'all seen that game today. The Dallas Cowboys versus the New Orleans Saints. It's only been talked about all season long. We've been sitting around here, Saints fans. We've been sitting around just chilling, taking it. It's been about 3 years. Sean Payton and left. We didn't got Dennis Allen. We didn't had a couple of hiccups as it relates to postseason activities and not making the playoffs. And Dallas been doing their thing and they've been hogging the press and they've been doing all that. Talking all kinds of stuff. It started early in the year. As soon as the schedule got released, they started talking. Oh, we gonna get them Saints. Oh, we gonna beat the dog at them Saints. This, that, and the other. And then they played last week against the beat up Cleveland Browns. And they butt out. Boy, I tell you, but every year it's the same thing when it comes to these Dallas fans. Every year. Every year since Jimmy Johnson and left, they've been going back to the Super Bowl. And they ain't made it there yet. Every year. And it's the same old, same old. They have this off season, man. They talk about the Cowboys all through the off season. They hog this and they make this. And then this year they try to hog the headlines with the CD Lamb contract. And then after a while that, here come Dak Prescott wanting the extension. Then, we brought Zeke back and all the hype. And that's all it is hype. Now, don't get me wrong. They got some good players in some good positions. And I think Mike McCarthy is a pretty decent coach. Mike Zimmer is a good coach. So they got all the elements in place. But, on this day, today, wasn't a day. It wasn't a day. Now, again, the story played out once again. Last week it started with them facing Cleveland. Cleveland was kind of beat up. They didn't have a whole lot of their offensive line wasn't all intact. And Deshaun Watson still hadn't got back to the Deshaun Watson days when he was in Houston. So he's still trying to get it together. Now, I'm not saying Cleveland is a god, but ass team, they not. But at the same time, too, they wouldn't necessarily all 100% a cohesive unit ready to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Okay. So Dallas had a good week. But the thing goes is like it's with these fans, man, in Dallas and we America team and you hear him, but I don't know who in the hell sang that song. We them boys, dun. Everywhere you go, dun, 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 dun. We them boys, holla, holla, holla. I'm like, man, I get so tired of hearing that bullshit. But hey, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? I'm in Texas, so yeah, that's where it's at. Dallas is the team for them. But me over here, it's them Saints, baby. That's what we rocking. Today, like I said, it's been brewing for a whole year. As soon as the schedule got released, they've been talking. But it's okay. And I don't know if any of y'all know, or a lot of y'all should know, because they're Dallas Cowboy fans all around the world. Y'all know how they get. They get to running that mouth and talking that trash and this, that, and other, and they win 1 or 2 games, and hey, they riding off into the sunset. You can't tell, they can't do no wrong. But today, the Saints came to town. Oh boy, they came to town. Oh yeah, we put 40 up last week. And I didn't know what we was gonna put up this week. I thought it was gonna be more of a competitive game. I did think that. But that's the reason why you line up and you play the football game. You know, we can sit over here all day on the sideline and speculate and wish and hope, but the players got to execute the plays. And boy, did they execute today. I'm going to tell you, was it Clint Kubiak down in New Orleans? That's what they needed. They needed a play caller. Sean Payton left. Dennis Allen is not a play caller. He's a defensive coach. Pete Carmichael was there, but he wasn't a play caller like Sean Payton. He could manage game, but that what he was calling last year, I was looking at that offense. It was so predictable. Had all pretty much the same players. But this year, we got a new scheme. And so far, it's playing to the strengths of the offense. And it seems like the offense and defense are buzzing or feeding off one another. And it's early. Now, all we got to do is we got to maintain and not get injured, have too many injuries. And I think we'll do well. But today was a real good game. And like I said, I waited 3 years to be able to, be able to go off and pop my shit. But I'm going to keep talking it. And if you didn't catch the game or you happen to miss the game, I got some highlights for you. Here we go.
Carr, here comes Parsons, gets rid of it, and he's got a completion. Shaheed trying to turn the corner. He can't, but he's got a first down. Here's Carr, quick drop. Toss over the middle, Shaheed's got it again. Upfield, he goes for a first down.
Different personnel groupings, motions. It's really identifying itself, this game plan.
Play pass, deep drop. Carr lets it zip, and he's got it to Olave on the move. Inside the 20, Chris Olave's got a first and goal. Here's Kamara, running right side. Kamara surges in for the touchdown.
That's the first of many. Now, when I saw that drive and they went downfield, and I was like, man. And I was looking at how the game was being played down in the trenches. I was looking at how the offensive line was moving around and moving them players up off the ball, how they was handling Michael Parsons. I was looking at that. I said, okay. And they went down and they did that. I said, okay, this is the first one. This is the first one. I'm going to see how they're going to do the rest of the game.
Guyton didn't love the way he played. I love the way he played. They're going to count on him today.
Pressure on Dak, floats it out. Oh, Schoonmaker, one-hander. Well, that's a good way to deliver in.
Try to slow down the edge with these chips.
Prescott has some time. Going to dump it down to Dowell. He's got a way to go. Cuts up field. He's going to be short, but certainly in field goal range.
Bang him through the uprights. God bless him.
This one's from 52, and that is up and through. The entire first half last week. Different game. Jamal Williams in the game at bat. Carr, pressure, lets it fly. Going deep, Shaheed. He's got it! Touchdown, New Orleans! A bomb to Shaheed!
Now, when that happened, I sat back. I was like, oh, okay. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. And again, I was paying close attention to the linemen and how they were handling the line of scrimmage, how they were pass blocking, the protection that David Carr had in the pocket, the time. Didn't have too much pressure on him at all. And when you give that guy that much time with this offense, you see you got Rashid going down the field. And I'm quite sure you got Rashid, you got Olave, and you got more other players, but I'm just saying Rashid is the burner. And he gashed Dallas on that play. I was curious to see how Dallas was going to come back and respond after that. But we're going to continue with the highlights.
See if this pass game can get him going.
Yeah, they have Turpin in the backfield this time. Here's Lamb who slides down right around midfield. That's good enough for a Cowboys first down.
Dak's got to sort out these protections.
They drop for the most part. Prescott goes underneath, has a catch, and he's got a first down. Brandon Cooks has his first of the game to keep the drive moving.
Got to get production. I'd expect some reverses, some speed sweeps. These inside zones are tough.
That time it actually worked, though, as Elliott put the head down, pulled forward. Prescott, time over the middle. There's Lamb. In stride, first down. Is down inside the 15.
I know that you know that I know. Get back to your assignment.
Here's a little trickery. Cooks looking for a block, and Cooks is met in the backfield. Alontae Taylor.
And I got to say this about Alontae. Alontae had, I think it was 3 sacks last week. And you see that defense, man, them guys were buzzing. They were running to the ball, man. They was making tackles. They was doing a lot. They were very, very active. They looked really, really good. Very impressed. They impressed me last week. And when they were out, playing against Dallas, I was impressed too. It really looked like they had, been doing their homework. They studied, like they had a real good week of practice because they were coming out executing.
Thirteenth play of the drive. Prescott in trouble, and he is sacked. Carl Granderson gets home to put a halt to that drive.
They just get to the middle of the pocket and pile drive you. Good stop.
Here's Aubrey, who hits from 38 yards out. So the Cowboys disappointed. Both drives have to settle for field goals.
You really need some solid execution by that front to stop the run.
Get out to Olave, looks for a couple blocks, gets some, spins around to the edge, and Olave.
To be aggressive in these situations. Again, he doesn't want to be in third down much against this defense. He's going to try to gain it here on second down.
Pressure coming. They set up a screen. Oh, there's a lot of room. Alvin Kamara, room to roll. Alvin Kamara's going to score. Touchdown.
Wow.
To the Packers last year, but generally it's been a safe haven for him. Blitz coming. Prescott sees it. Has a man. It's Lamb. Beautiful throw. Lamb gets away. CeeDee Lamb to the house. Touchdown.
Now, at this point, I thought it was going to be a track meet. I said, okay, it's a game now. Dallas and settled in. They done took New Orleans' first couple of blows. They got some field goals out of it. They starting to settle down. They going to be all right. It's going to be a shootout in Dallas. And I was there for it. I'm like, hey, man, I'm up for it. Let's just see. Let's let the best team win. But at that point, it was going to be the team with the least mistakes was going to win the game. That's how that was going to end up playing out if it stayed that way when it was both was able to score, move the ball up and down the field on one another.
So here are the Saints, who are averaging 18 yards a play, by the way. Here's Kamara off that left side. That's another big chunk as he spins his way forward for what should be another first down. 3rd and 6. Carr has time, has a man. It's Olave on the cross, and he's got a first down. They pitch it to Kamara, gets a lead block. He's got a first down and more. Alvin Kamara, too easy. He's got over 100 yards from scrimmage today. Here's Jamal Williams giving Kamara a blow. He's got room. His head's down, and a big gain for him is 8.
You see how they just was taking it to Dallas defensive front. You see Michael Parsons in the picture right there. But if you was watching the game, they didn't run right at him a lot. They ran away from him. It made him have to run across and chase plays down from behind. He got in on some, then some he missed out on. But what they were doing is they were actually getting the edge. They were able to get to the edge. And when you can get to the edge, them linemen got to run sideline to sideline, man, that's just like running sprints the whole game. And them guys were getting tired, and they were able to move the ball pretty much at will. they were pushing Dallas around up front. And I said then at that point, I said, man, you look at the score, it's 21-13, okay? And New Orleans hadn't even started running the ball. They just had really just started running the ball this series, this drive, you know. And I said to myself, I said, if they can balance it out to where they can run, and that run sets up the pass, man, this is gonna be it's gonna be a major game right here.
Yards. Kamara, big hole, left side. Alvin Kamara sprinting towards the end zone. He is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The third for Kamara in this first half.
And all this is in the first half.
Dak sees him. Oh, what a hit. He was there, but Tyrann Mathieu.
The Honey Badger strikes again. The Honey Badger.
Four-man rush. Here's Prescott, flushed out of the pocket. Pointing deep. Throwing, and he's got a completion for a first down. Good throw to Brandon Cooks. Prescott over the middle, and it's intercepted. It was high that time, and it's picked off by Adebo. Paulson Adebo now looking to make a play. He's got a seam. Adebo makes a move on Prescott. Taken down at the 20.
Y'all hear that stadium? Now, normally, you know, Dallas do have some fans that come out and support them. But that stadium had a whole lot of Saints fans in it today. And that joker was rocking. Inside and out. On the outside, man, they had tailgating. They had everything going on out there. It was black and gold all outside. It was blue and silver, too. They got the home team was representing. But it was a whole lot of New Orleans, Louisiana people out there, boy. I tell you, a whole lot of Saints fans in the house.
Here's Carr, pressure, zings it towards the end zone. Olave goes up and gets it. Did he hold on? He did. He's down at the 1. Carr on the quarterback sneak. Up and in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
How they want to handle this if they get this first down.
Prescott, far side, Schoonmaker skirts out of bounds.
Yep. Throw it inside or throw it short.
Prescott over the middle, caught by Tolbert. Well in field goal range now, but they've got to spike the ball.
They have lots of time to spike it. No penalties, make sure everyone's set.
And they will spike it with 5 seconds left. And Aubrey is gone.
Now, that was at halftime. 35-16. Halftime. So you would think that they would have gone in for half and talked about what did or didn't work in the first half and come back out fresh with a new mindset and try to correct some, make some adjustments, inside the locker room and come back out for the rest of the game. Because that's what I was expecting. I said, okay, they're going to come out. They didn't settle down. Like I said, it's still not that far out. It's just a few scores. They ain't down by that much. And then, they got a high-powered offense, so they can score too. They got some good players. They got some good receivers. Dak is okay. Plus he just signed $60 million. I mean, no. I take that back. His contract was, I can't remember how much it was, but I know it's $60 million, Garrett. $60 million a year. That's a whole lot of money. You know what I'm saying? If that ain't motivation for your ass, I don't know what it is. But we're going to continue with the highlights.
They send 5. Prescott looking, pressure. He's in trouble. Just kind of shovels it to Elliott. Oh, he's got room. Ezekiel Elliott for a first down and more. What a play by Dak Prescott to make that happen.
but a great play by Dak to keep this drive alive.
Fake to Dowdle. Pressure. Prescott was ready to let it go. Now he's going to run and slide down to 46. Four-man rush. Prescott loading up, going deep, has a man, is caught! Jalen Tolbert!
That was a good catch. That was a real good catch.
With an A catch. Not Dak's best throw, but he comes back with that from someone other than CeeDee Lamb, and they get it there with Tolbert.
Going to the young guys, third year for Tolbert, 39 yards, and now Prescott on the roll.
Oh.
They can get a first down. Prescott in trouble. Ball is loose on the ground. Still loose. And Tolbert comes all the way back to get it.
I don't know what was going on with these guys from New Orleans. They were trying to pick the ball up and go running and score it. You know, that's Fumarooski one-on-one, man. If you see a fumble, you fall on the ball. I mean, that go way back to Pee Wee, man. You get a fumble, fall on the ball. You ain't got to try to advance it. Let's get the possession. We can go on down the field. But you know how these dudes do.
Save it for the Cowboys. Aubrey will try for his fourth field goal of the day. This one a 40-yard attempt. And Aubrey is perfect. So the Cowboys, Crouch trying to get back into this game. Look at this, Taysom Hill at a quarterback, little wildcat. He's going to get outside. Hill will get there and more.
And then really to excel at it.
Lined up as a tailback here. Fake it to him. Carr zips it over the middle. Olave in stride. Another beautiful throw from Carr and a first down for the Saints.
Try to move Parsons around. Try to get him to get pressures. They haven't even had an opportunity to pressure it. This might be one of them right here.
First third and long of the game. Inside looking for Taysom Hill. There's a penalty flag. Jordan Lewis is all over him. Would be an automatic first down on a 3rd and 9.
Yeah, just hooks him with his left hand.
Defense number 2.
Kamara looking for his 4th touchdown of the game. Stays on his feet. Alvin Kamara's got 4. What a drive by the Saints.
Man, this dude was running all over Dallas. 4 touchdowns. And he still had time. And they were just, like I said, at this point, they were just running through Dallas like nothing, man. And they could have kept, if they wanted to, press on, they could have pressed on some more, But I do understand, sportsmanship and all that whatnot. But, hey, you can't let Dallas back into the game because, they do have the capabilities of scoring pretty quick.
Great scheme, great execution. So incredible watching there.
And the kick is no good.
If we can march it down, get a touchdown, great. But don't force the ball and go from bad to worse.
2nd and 1, quick throw here. Coming near side, Schoonmaker's got a first down and more. And he chucks his way down. So certainly concerned there, and the Cowboys need a lot in a little bit of time. Here's Prescott over the middle. Has a completion there. It's Tolbert who's had a nice second half so far. Got another first down.
Which receivers are going to produce more yards? What tight end can go in there? What can he actually do to help us gain yards on offense?
On the corner here. Oh my goodness, what a hit as Lamb got smoked by Will Harris. Prescott looking the other side of the field, and it's incomplete. Double coverage there on Brevin Spanford, the 3rd tight end, and the Saints will take over.
Being here in front of this great audience that loves football too.
Here's Carr all day, zips it high, intercepted. It's off the fingertips of Olave, and Donovan Wilson comes down to it, and the Cowboys get a much-needed break.
Yeah, that was a bad. It was a good throw, but slightly overthrown a little bit. Olave tipped it and put it right in the hands of the Dallas defender. So, yeah, I think that was probably one of the only negative play I've seen Derek Carr have on the night.
play a clean quarter of football, see what they can make of it.
Starting here over the middle, into double coverage, and it's a pick. Tyrann Mathieu gets him an interception.
There's the Honey Badger. There he is.
Blitz coming on fourth down. Prescott just going to throw it deep. Going down there for Jalen Brooks. It is knocked away by Adebo, and the Saints will take over.
That's a high percentage of completion. It's huge yards per attempt. You're going to get
field goal is good.
Yeah, and you're going to get that when you run the ball as well as they have. So
yeah. A resounding victory for them here today, coming into Arlington and beating up the Cowboys, and the Saints are 2-0.
Yeah, the Saints are 2-0. They did their thing, man. They came out and played really well. Did exactly what they were supposed to do. Come on out there and take your business. Stand on business. Like a man say, stand on business. And then afterwards, man, you seen the parade. They had a parade and everything. That was showing out. And I'm still enjoying. I'm gonna enjoy this one for the next couple of days. I'm gonna go into work tomorrow talking cash, boo boo. So Dallas Cowboy fans, y'all gonna be mad. All these dudes running around here talking about this, talking about that. You had a reality check today.